tempo. If they miss early, it could be very interesting.
Tout and Frew get us started. This is Brady Kaler, another freshman in the lineup for Notre Dame. Carson Tout doesn't score much, but does a lot of the dirty work, and there's a foul off the ball against Michael Brown. It'll be his first on Louisville. We've got a terrific crew on the whistle tonight. Doug Shows, many Final Fours under his belt. Don Daly, and also Jeb Hartness.
Normally you'd be mad at a foul like that, Wes, but after watching shoot around this morning, hearing Pat Kelsey say, be disruptive early in this ball game early.
Here is Serta off the screen. Out front, 5 to shoot. Now Harrelson. 2 to shoot. Looking. Jalen Long, 2 is good. Spins around and drops in for the freshman from Anderson, Indiana.
Yeah, he gets to roll. Teammates remind him shot clock violation in play. Knocks it down.
Louisville's Frew gave up an easy layup. Here's Conwell slashing to the bucket on his first try of the night. And Kaler the rebound for Notre Dame. This is an Irish lineup they've employed for the 5th time this year. Hard drive by Harrelson. Frew pulls away the rebound. The lineup's gone just 1-3 for Micah Shrewsbury. Got a win against Boston College, and we told you about the loss at Carolina, the double overtime setback to Virginia. And the Cards have missed a couple of point-blank shots. Here's Braden Shrewsbury. Tout slips the screen. Skips to the corner. Serta's first shot of the night is good. Cole Serta's 47th three of the year, and it's 5-0 Notre Dame.
I like Tout's patience, though. See where the double teams come, you find that shooter in the corner, ready, locked and load, knocks it down.
Irish open into man. Here's a lob and a catch by Frew. Sananda Frew, the junior from Berlin in Germany, has the Cards' first point.
I like how he kept the ball high for young men at home. Don't bring that ball down low to the little guys to scrap at it. Keep a high, strong finish.
Harrelson against Hadley, who poked it away. Here's Serta from deep.
Ooh, that's
early heat check for Serta.
Yes, indeed. I'm not mad at you, young fella. I'm not mad at you.
Yeah, the least angry guy in the building is you. Frew, McNeely, Hadley again. And here's the dangerous Ryan Conwell. McNeely a 3 from the front. Ooh, that spins right out. Isaac McNeely averaging less than 10 in his last 3 games, but is 6th in conference play in the ACC, Dennis, at 35% from behind the line. That got kicked away, and Jeb Hartness will hit the whistle.
Well, that's the fun part about Louisville. They know who they are. They're going to take a lot of threes, but I thought it was very interesting. Coach Kelsey said, we still got to take smart threes. The last couple games, they've been taking some bad threes early, 23, 24-second shot on the shot clock.
Early sub here for Pat Kelsey and Kenai Roos, who has really been a nice spark for the Cards. And Harrelson to travel against Kenai Roos, and there is the sophomore from our nation's capital.
So
he had a double-double on Saturday against SMU.
You know where I'm going, right?
He's a DMV guy.
He's another DMV guy.
Yeah.
Something's in the water, baby.
Yeah. Thank you, Kevin Durant. Man, you don't let the DMV guys get a breath in.
Got to give my guys love.
Yeah, I understand. All of you. Brown and turns it over. He had 4 quick turnovers on Saturday against SMU and finished with 5 in the ballgame. Here's Serta. Lost it on the dribble for Harrelson. Louisville switching everywhere, aren't they? That's an offensive foul, and that's on sophomore Ashburn, Virginia.
Yeah, another one.
He's into the lineup. He played in that terrific Paul VI program out of high school.
Boy, that program's solid.
Won a state title. Should have. Had Patrick Gungba, Darren Harris of Duke, along with Sundra. Here is Adrian Woolley. He lost a handle on it. Recovers, goes right back to the basket against Kaler. And then Roos had it blocked on the backside. I think that was Kaler again. 4 to shoot and a 3 from Conwell. Kept alive by Kaler. Young freshman fighting inside.
Oh, yeah, it's a big-time defensive possession by Notre Dame. Fighting, rebounding, being scrappy.
Irish still with an early 3-point lead here. Shrewsbury. Sundra thought about it. 5 to shoot. Here's Serta in a double team. Back for Shrewsbury. He'll attack. Floater. Yes.
Oh.
Danced around and dropped in. First bucket for Braden Shrewsbury.
He had a little butter on that one. He got the roll, baby.
Feels like Louisville's trying to turn up Notre Dame, though.
Yes.
Lead from the front.
Well, like I said earlier, Coach Kelsey talked about being disruptive. So far, Notre Dame getting what they want.
Ali Khalifa on the floor. He replaced Frew. Here's Shrewsbury. Back for Sundra's 3. How about Garrett Sundra? And the Irish off to a terrific start.
We asked Coach Shrewsbury, are you any concerned about up-tempo? He goes, no, if we're making shots, we're defending. Let's play basketball. So far, that's exactly what he told us.
Great shot.
Yes.
And as much as you think he's geared offensively, they spent a lot more time on defense today in the shoot-around as Frew gets the dunk. I find their approach and all their culture very impressive. And it's going to get interesting because Louisville's still got some meat on the bone with their ACC schedule.
Yes, they do.
And Tout just traveled.
And that's why I was so impressed this morning with Coach Kelsey, seeing him up close, hearing all the stuff from here, taking a lot of threes. But he did put a lot of emphasis on defense and shoot around and being disruptive.
Yep.
I thought that was a key word to get the guys to understand that Notre Dame's schedule, or should I say record's not great, but they compete. And that's what you have to be careful early in this ball game.
Yep. Here's Michael Brown to work against the freshman Kaler, and now Payson Pryor off of Kelsey's bench here in the first half, and out of bounds goes Conwell on the drive. So a turnover by Ryan Conwell. Now in the case of Pryor, he did not play the last 3 games. Last time Cardinal fans saw him was a 5-minute run at Pitt. Pat Kelsey said after the SMU game, he said players determine who plays. I just coach the players that are on the floor.
Those are called earned minutes.
Pryor earned some minutes there.
That's it.
Here's Tout.
Good pass.
Logan Imes the catch. Kaler, hard drive. Left-hand fall away won't go. And here is Conwell. We talked about Ryan Conwell at the top. He is scoreless so far in almost the first 10 minutes of play. Looking for the bucket and has it.
That's the one right there. Great ball movement. You attack the paint. You kick it to the wing. You make the extra pass. You give up a good shot for a great shot.
9-0 run has tied the game at 16. Conwell leads the ACC in made threes per game at all. It is the second on Louisville. And Brown's going to stay on the floor with 9:57 to play. Here's Sir Muhammad. Young man from Charlotte out front.
Was that the finger roll?
Yep.
Iceman Gervin's home smiling and said, go ahead, young fella. That looked nice.
Sir Muhammad, whose dad played 23 NBA seasons.
That's right. That's right.
The former Wildcat national champion Nazi Muhammad. Here's Pryor. Now Frew. Bully ball on Tout, who plays with a foul. Got to be careful. They put it up on the glass. Here's Pryor with a rebound. Tried to get it back to Frew and did. He'll skip McNeely over Muhammad.
The backbreaker.
First lead of the night on the second triple of the evening for Isaac McNeely.
Offensive rebounding, fighting for the loose ball. You find McNeely wide open. No,
Serta missed everything.
Close the window, Wes.
Here's Brown. And he lost it out of bounds.
Makes. I'm in none of my misses.
Ryder Frost has come in for Notre Dame. He wears number 7. We get our first look at the freshman from Beverly, Massachusetts. There goes Muhammad. Backdoor to Tout. Here's Frost out of the corner. Yes, sir. Ryder Frost, 14th triple of the year. He had 10 at Carolina. Is on the board here tonight at Louisville. And Imes tried to box out Rogers, but Louisville got enough of it to give Conwell a second chance. Here's Kobe Rogers. Pryor, that's what he does well. Keep it alive at the offensive end. Inside.
So, what you put on that burger? What kind of cheese did you use?
Okay, yeah. Now here we go. See, I knew it'd be dangerous to put 2 scores in this show tonight.
Come on, baby.
More coming up at the break with Zubin and Sean and Coach Greenberg. Here is McNeely, a catch. Rimmed out the 3. Tout got the rebound in front of Zugaris, who draws the foul. Coming up after we're done here tonight at the Ville, we're going to go about 65 miles east on I-64. And Tom Hart and Dane Bradshaw await you at Rupp Arena for Oklahoma and Kentucky. That's game 2 of our doubleheader tonight at 9 o'clock.
A little full-court trap here by Louisville. The Irish attack it perfectly.
Yeah, Logan Imes. Here's Frost, who knocked down the 3 a moment ago. Muhammad will skip it back to him on the wing. 4 to shoot. Sir Muhammad driving against McNeely, too strong. The Ville trailing 2, and Vigelis Zugaris is fouled. And if Vigelis does not like basketball, I'm sure Jeff Brom, the football coach here in Louisville, would like a word.
I was wondering if he was coming to play football. Was there a gun show going around?
Well,
with the way he's built.
He and Tout look like they ought to be up the road in Indianapolis at the combine. Look at the size of those 2 cats. And knocked out of bounds by Kobe Rogers. Notre Dame leading a point here. Harrelson. Double team on Muhammad. Harrelson tried to get by Kenai Roos. Now here's Sir Muhammad, a 3. That's too strong. Jalen Harrelson, the rebound, right back at Roos. Couldn't finish. Muhammad tried to chase it. Under 7 to go. And here's Conwell. Driving Tout to the basket. Louisville in front.
Yeah, I like the mix-up on that one. Knock down a couple 3s, too many jump shots, get to the paint, get to the rim.
Here's Harrelson. Notre Dame right back at Louisville. Harrelson tried to measure the double team. Now Shrewsbury. Look at Zugaris fight over the top there. Shrewsbury, the runner, slapped out and last touched by Louisville. Back to Conwell's basket here.
Yeah, I love my jump shooting, but this time Conwell does not settle for the jump shot. Gets to the rim. Tout doesn't want to foul.
He's got to drive Tout every time.
Every time Tout's guarding somebody, attack him. He's in foul trouble.
Yep. Sundra on the bench with 3. Tout's got 2. And there's Brady Kaler, who does not play inside. That's the only kind of Notre Dame big left, if you will. That's why the injury to Jai is so impactful. And they're replaying the play we're on to go, and every time it just gets a little bit louder. Here's Imes, Tout the catch, layup good. Carson Tout's first points.
Best play about that, West, the perfect bounce pass so your big guy can catch and finish it.
Yeah, Logan Imes, nicely done. Irish back in front of point. Woolley for Rogers, and now here's Khalifa. Nice bounce pass, Adrian Woolley.
Unselfish by Khalifa. Had the mouse on him, but saw the cutter to the basket. Perfect pass again.
Serta back on the floor. Thought about it. Harrelson lining up Conwell. Shrewsbury. Tout rolled off the screen. Backdoor pass, catch, layup, Harrelson.
I love what I'm seeing about the Irish right here. Coach Shrewsbury called it this morning. Run your stuff, execute, make perfect passes, and so far they're getting easy shots.
And back in front, and here's Conwell shooting Louisville for the lead and couldn't hit it. Inside 5 to go in the first half. Here's Tout in traffic. Had it knocked away. Carson thought he was getting a foul. No whistle. Roos will spin and couldn't finish with the left hand.
Yeah, good idea. He saw he had a small guy on him, attacked him quick, just missed the layup.
Yep. Shrewsbury to the foul line. Too strong. And last touched, seconds left.
Half-court trap.
Boy, Pat Kelsey's really mixed up coverages here. Kason Pryor back on the floor for a second time in this half. Muhammad against Frew. Trying to drive it all the way through. It got blocked. Here's Pryor. Ahead for McNeely. Catch and shoot three. Isaac McNeely's got 9 on 3 triple.
No, wait, whoa. No, this is not AAU.
No, it happened.
This is not high school.
I understand, but
this is high level Power 5 basketball. You mean to tell me he's not in the book?
He was not in the book tonight, Coach.
Somebody's getting reprimanded at the end of this game. I'm telling you that right now. That's uncalled for.
That usually falls on somebody.
We're worried about guys getting checks every month. We can't get a guy in the daggone book. Oh my goodness.
There goes Harrelson on the drive.
Oh man, I have heard it all today.
Yeah. Wow. I know when you played for Crimmins, you were always in the book.
We're in the book, baby.
Farnham,
Come on.
Farnham in the studio, always in the book.
Yes.
However, sometimes they don't make the book.
Wow. I've learned something new today.
Oh, yeah.
I thought it only happened in amateur sports, like AAU and high school basketball. This is high-level basketball here.
8-point lead for Louisville. Final shot of this first half. Conwell a 3. And the long rebound for Serta. You know what he'll do with it. He's going to drive it.
I like it.
And
the left hand. Good finish.
Cole Serta's got 8. And from the midcourt line, Conwell.
In the first half, but your defense got you a 6-point lead.
Yep, here's Harrelson with Tout, Serta, Shrewsbury, and Brady Kaler, a lefty 3 from the corner, is clean.
Oh, quick attack. That trap was too soft that time by Louisville.
First points of the ball game for the freshman from Fishers, Indiana. Brown back out front. Here's McNeely to work.
Baseline drive. McNeely finds that alleyway for Brown to find him.
4th 3 of the night for Isaac McNeely. Almost like he heard us talking about it. 6-point lead for the Ville again. So they trade threes. Here's Tout to the basket. Left it on the front of the rim. Ruth starts this second half.
Good contest by Ruth that time at the basket.
Yeah, Javon Hadley, by the way, left the game early, and he is now out for the rest of the night for the Cardinals with a back issue. He was kind of a game-time decision when we started here tonight. And down the lane goes Sonando Frew. 10 for Frew. Big fella's got his second double-figure game in league play, Dennis.
I like the way he rolls to the basket every time.
There's Braden Shrewsbury. Roos another rebound, and Louisville has put together buckets in their first 2 trips, and Frew going for the 3rd, and they turned it over. Oh, nice look. Harrelson to Brady Kaler.
Good job by the Irish. Making good defense into great offense.
Yep. Keeping within arm's reach here of number 24 Louisville. Trying to win for the 4th time in the last 5 games and go to 12-2 at home. McNeely.
He checked.
And saved in the deep corner by Harrelson. Shrewsbury back for Tout. Carson Tout the dunk. Boy, the pick and roll is getting after Louisville here, isn't it?
You see how he's opening up the lane, though. The pick and roll's almost at the hash mark. So now the other guy rolling to the roll is too late.
Pat Kelsey, kind of one of those grimacing smiles from the 3rd-year head coach of the Irish. Skip for Conwell. Trying to get by Braden Shrewsbury. Now here's Kobe Rogers. Another try. Conwell a 3. Slapped around. They battled. Tout out of there with it. Lead is for Cole Serta. Pull up 3. And knocked around, and that's last touched by the Cards.
I love Coach Shrewsbury. He looked at Cole and said, great shot. Come on. Transition 3 after the big-time stop. If that's what you do, you're giving your guy confidence.
Oh, you were born too early,
Oh,
Dennis.
my goodness.
And there's a foul on Kobe Rogers. So now that you know Cole Serta has that green light,
Ooh.
you know good and well you'd have had it.
Oh, no question.
Yeah.
For Coach Shrewsbury?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. It would have been fluorescent.
That light would have been as green as Notre Dame green.
Man.
For you. If it's that green for Serta.
Maybe I should have listened to Adrian Dantley back in the day, huh?
Why you want to bring AD into this?
Oh, that's my guy. That's
inside.
my guy.
And Harrelson, boy, took a bad fall
Irish
below
legend.
the bucket. And now we got a D. Khalifa against Tout. That's Conwell. Tout kept it alive. Kaler saved it. Kaler trying to beat Roos on the drive. And Kaler got knocked to the deck, and here comes the bill. Rogers all the way against Tout. Little shot fake and score. Kobe Rogers first points.
Under control, get the big fella off his feet, then finger roll by Rogers.
45-40. Crowd here at the KFC Yum Center. And a foul off the ball.
New York since Lou Alcindor. Someone said, well, who's Lou Alcindor? I said, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. He's 7 foot. Kenny's 6'1", want to be a buck. 45, struggling with his top with a nice alley-oop out of bounds play. Good finish, big fella.
Oh,
like,
my goodness.
Kenny Anderson right now, NIL.
So far here in the last 6 minutes of this second half, we have determined that 3D would love to play for Michael Shrewsbury, and that Kenny Anderson would have cleaned up an NIL.
Oh, my goodness.
Tout, by the way, cuts it to a 3-point Louisville lead. Cards right back on it. Here's Woolley for Conwell through traffic, and Case and Pryor.
Yeah, baseline drive on one side, baseline drive to the other side, and nice soft finish.
47-42. Zugris is checked in. He deflected the pass from Tout. Here are the Cards with the turnover. Brown the catch and shoot. And it drops. Had some drama to it.
Got the shooter's roll. He wanted that one to go down bad.
5 for Michael Brown. That's his first field goal of the night. Louisville lead its largest at 8 here in this second half. It was 6 at the break. Harrelson and the foul on Pryor. Got 1 of 2 again. That is some kind of expectation.
Yes, it is.
Because those guys that have the banners at Purcell Pavilion were all really good. Jason Pryor here for Pat Kelsey. A little bit like Roos, but he is a true energy guy.
Yeah.
I mean, even in the shoot-arounds,
You saw it, yep.
he's bouncing. 6 minutes gone, second half. It's a 9-point Louisville lead. Shrewsbury, a 3 from the right. Too strong, and a rebound pulled down by Brown.
Now, this is the tough part of the game you talked about earlier, Wes. They're not making shots now. Now Louisville's making shots.
And Woolley will try another one. Tried to get it to the corner, and there's a foul on Pryor. Trying to get... Let's see if Louisville slows this down a touch. Lead is 7, and Brown to work. Imes back on the floor for the Irish. Here's McNeely. A step to the left and misses on the 3. Serta against Frew out front.
He's baiting good.
And Pryor going to be called for the foul tomorrow night, Dennis.
Must-see TV.
That is a fact. So after the foul on Pryor, Logan Imes and the Irish with the ball down 7.
1-3-1 zone. Once again, Pat Kelsey mixing it up.
Serta a 3 from the top.
I was getting ready to say the way Serta's shooting, I wouldn't have done that, but they let one get away.
And live to tell about it because Louisville. McNeely's been Serta's equal on the Louisville side tonight, hasn't he?
Yes, sir.
2 guys known for deep balls have delivered on their own accord. There's Brown on a hard drive to the basket. Couldn't get that kind of reverse layup to go. And now Sir Muhammad right back at Frew and had it rejected and recovered. Terrific play by the big man from Germany. Through the catch on Muhammad. Skip out front for Conwell. High dribble, scoop, couldn't score it. Knocked away. Kanai Roos inside for Brown and a three. And Frew took it away from Garrett Sundra, who's playing for the first time in the second half with 3 fouls. Here's Roos and a foul. Be resolved. I feel like it's Roos' job to fill that in Pat Kelsey's order. Maybe even as soon as Saturday in Winston-Salem. There's a three out of the corner by Serta. Hey. And a tap followed by Muhammad is good.
So Pat Kelsey's dodged 2 bullets there. First time with the half-court trap, Cole missed. That time he had a wide-open 3, and he missed.
Yep.
But Serta with the big-time finish.
Brown up front for Conwell. Halfway home in half 2, and Louisville leading by 6. And Brown has a 3 rattle out.
See, I'm not mad at the ISO, but you let the big fella off the hook by shooting a jumper. Attack him, attack the paint, create something easy for your teammates.
Serta against Sananda Frew here.
Very similar.
Gonna take him into the... Now get Kaler a 3. And Sundra and Muhammad battle for it. And Sir Muhammad dropped it right to Brady Kaler. 7 all in the second half for the freshman.
Took the page out of the card book that time. You beat them up on the glass to get the second and third opportunity.
Yep. Conwell for Frew. And a block on Kaler, I believe. 4 for 4.
Come on, you got to love that.
Now a little pressure in the backcourt again. Taut's got to get rid of it. Here's Irons and quickly for Kaler.
Got numbers.
He'll spot for 3 and miss strong. Tapped out and out of bounds. It'll belong to Louisville.
Yeah, Coach Shrewsbury said, no, that time go ahead and drive that one, make the defense a commit. You got another shooter over in the corner.
So Louisville will get it back. And a 6-point advantage. Cards here in the second half shooting 47%. Notre Dame shooting 40 from the floor. Conwell off the screen. Barely got it to the rim. Roos in traffic, rejected Kaler and stepped out of bounds.
Good job, Kaler, being competitive that time, just in assuming that Conwell was going to make that shot. A couple bounces. Big time block right there.
You can see where 20 pounds wouldn't hurt Brady Kaler. Here's Frew on Taut. And Carson Taut matched him every bounce. See if the Irish can take advantage here. Shrewsbury, runner right hand, wouldn't go. Taut the rebound. Saved it to Sir Muhammad and a fresh 20. Right back into traffic. He'll draw the Kobe Rogers foul. Or 1 for 3 tonight. And now making 2 for 4. So he's got 8 in the ball game. He had 15 against Miami. He's had 3 double-figure games in conference play. 5-point lead. And the ball, McNeely. Pryor for Conwell. 5 to shoot here. And with 1 on the shot clock, Khalifa. Zubin thanks Otega Owe and the Cats. With 3D's got Jasper Johnson on Mark Pope's bench.
Whoa.
You like Jasper, don't you?
Oh, yes, sir.
Little energy guy.
Energy. Plays with confidence.
You see where we are here tonight at the Yum Center before we send you to Tom Hart and Dane Bradshaw at Rupp Arena. 5-point lead for the Bill. 7.5 to go. The foul, by the way, going to the break. Oh, my goodness. 8 in the second half for Kason Pryor.
Sometimes good to be lucky, the ball to bounce right to you. The only thing you have to do is lay it in.
And Carson Tout couldn't challenge it because he was ticketed with his third foul a moment ago going to the timeout. Here's Harrelson in traffic with the right hand. Tout the rebound. 7-point lead. That's 61-54 now. Here's Serta with a lot of white shirts around him. Harrelson tried to get it to Kaler. And it belongs to the Irish. All right, so on we go. Brown. Pryor's got 8. He's had 1 double-figure game this year, 13 against Memphis in early December. That featured 3 threes, by the way, Dennis. And here's a 3.
He heard you. He heard you.
Yeah. He knew you were sitting over here.
All right, Irish, can you get a couple buckets here and a couple stops to feel good about yourself here before we get under the 3-minute mark?
Boy, Shrewsbury's been quiet.
Very quiet.
5 first-half points.
Very quiet.
Yep. Harrelson with 10 to shoot.
Oh, good hands.
Poked away by Pryor. Here's Conwell with Shrewsbury to beat. And 1.
Dribble, right-hand drive, get fouled, keep the ball in the right hand the whole time as a left-hand player. That's phenomenal.
7 for Conwell on his 3rd field goal. Not nearly the night from a scoring perspective, but he takes advantage of the great deflection by Kason Pryor.
Now listen to the crowd.
10-point lead and under 6 to go, and Zugris out to defend Tout in Louisville's man-to-man. Leaner by Serta rolled around and fell off. Tout will try to make the save. Did to Kaler. He had to save it. And this is Pryor. Look out. And he turned it over to Shrewsbury. Braden will drive and had it blocked by Conwell. And then he threw it off of. You see the last half dozen games, 8 points. Tonight, 8 points. He had 5 DNPs in there too. Like we said in the first half, Pat Kelsey said, players determine who plays.
That's it. Earn your minutes.
Serta all the way through and cannot buy the layup.
Yeah, he's been cold there in his last 4 or 5 minutes. There's 2 wide open threes now, 2 little layups.
Woolley. Zugris, and he'll screen for Conwell. Skip it to Roos. Kenai Roos.
Type of shot from the free throw line. That was a break. I've seen the air ball.
But remember, Micah Shrewsbury told you today, we're just going to resort to him banking it in. It gives us a chance to get the rebound.
He sure did. Thank you.
But it's got to hit the rim.
There you go.
By the way, that makes Tout on the year 17 of 39 at the line, 3D.
Yeah, send him to Atlanta. I'll help him out. Send him to Atlanta.
Here's Roos.
Oh, good move.
With the left hand.
Oh, he said he's too small with the left hand.
11 for Kenai Roos. He's got another double-double tonight. 12 points and now 11 rebounds for the sophomore from Washington. So we have not seen Javon Hadley since early in this ball game tonight, by the way. He is sitting behind the Louisville bench in the corner. He's not on the primary bench with the back issue that flared up. And there's a foul on Cincinnati Guy. And the 49-year-old will return to the Twin Cities on Saturday to bring his Louisville team to Winston-Salem and see if they can't stack another win. They're on the way tonight, it looks like, to their 16th overall, and they're 6 in 10 conference games.
Well, that's why we said in the beginning of the game for the Irish, it's going to sound simple, but you made shots early, you executed early, you stayed in the ball game. And as soon as you hit that cold spell, the Cardinals started making shots, they started pressing you, and that's where the game is now.
And one thing we saw at Louisville tonight that'll send Forbes and his staff, and for that matter, Will Wade and his staff, who are here next Monday night, A lot of changing defenses tonight and a lot of different ways they played those defenses. Here's Conwell on a turnover by the Irish. Layup is good. 7.5, a dozen now for Conwell. 14-0 run by Louisville. And off the ball.
That's special.
Sure is. It's on the chart, too, now. I mean, it's like in the history of the Atlantic Coast Conference, it's on the list. It's not at the top of the list. Your man, Chris Corciani.
Come on.
Yeah.
Fire.
Yeah.
Fire and ice.
He stacked them up.
Rodney Monroe.
One night. There's the drive by Brown. I guess that's on me.
No, no announcers ever jinx me shooting a free throw. I don't like that mess.
You're the only one.
Oh, man. Come on, people.
And thrown away. Zugers tried to cross it back out for Brown. Here's Kaler. Shrewsbury against Roos. Lost it on the dribble. He'll stay with the Irish with 2.25 to go. And Logan Imes to put it in play. Kaler a three. It is perfect. Second three of the half. Brady Kaler's got 11, all in the second half, Dennis. Lob, and Roos didn't bite. Pryor tried to set him up. Kenai Roos didn't leave the floor.
I'm like Coach Kelsey. What are you doing, son? He started pointing at us. He said, think about it. Look what are you doing? Look at the score. Like, what are we doing?
15-point game with
just hold the
2:08
ball,
to go.
get fouled. You just gave a wasted turnover.
Yeah. Pat Kelsey, you said this earlier today. He's details driven.
Yes. That's why I was so impressed with shoot around this morning. The details, the details, the details.
Serta. 15 to shoot for Imes. Kaler the fall away. And with 1:45 to go, Brown will bring it front court. Michael Brown has 5 in this ball game. Under 90 seconds to play. Here's Brown on the drive and scramble for it inside. Kaler the rebound. Those of you looking for Oklahoma and Kentucky, it's getting started on ESPNU as we wrap up here at the Yum Center. Kick out for Serta. Long three for Cole Serta. 18 now for him. And Kason Pryor. 10 all in the half. $14-point lead tonight for Louisville. Serta another one. And Roos will clean it up.
Oh.
Boy, Irish.
I'm still scrapping.
Shrewsbury a three.
Now they got one to go down.
Yep. Tough night from Braden Shrewsbury. Conwell front court, shot clock and game clock. Pretty congruent here. Louisville's going to be 16-6 and 6-4 in the ACC. Notre Dame will lose their third straight. They're a game of below 500 and 2-8 in conference play. Cards kind of answered the bell a couple different times here tonight, Dennis.
They have. And once again, Coach Kelsey mixing the defenses up tonight, I think really took the Irish out of their rhythm.
And that will do it. Louisville is a winner tonight, 76-65. Cards are headed to Winston-Salem on Saturday to see Wake Forest.